Okay, so I'm going to start. Okay. See, I'll show you. Uh, See, is it visible to you in camera, on camera? So this is a
Yes,
mirror
sir.
image actually, but it's okay. I think this is a mirror image, but it's okay. This is visible to you, this project like Black Book.
Yes, sir.
Can you see this?
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
So you have to make project like this. This is a binded one, whole Black Book, and you have to make project like this. So it will contain. So I'm going to tell you details, your guides also, which will be allocated to you by college. Ignatius sir provide you the list of guides, and peoples will guide you. But see, this is the structure of this project. All these structures which will be provided to you, and all table of content, which includes the acknowledgement, like this acknowledgement, and table of content. So little bit, see, I'll do one change. Just I'll make one change here in the setting. I'll make my video positive, so it will be visible to you. Now you can see this. Is it visible to you now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, see, this is, for example, I'm going to just overview. I'll show you this project. Like this is the one project which is there, and uh, for example, this is a second page, and this is the, for example, a certificate which we are. You may see here. Here are some principal signature, guide signature, project coordinator signature, then external examiner. You may see here the name of external examiner, and which is from a university. Okay, they are putting the date. I am showing you this is 2016 one, but it's the oldest one. Though it is students' undertakings are there, then acknowledgement is there, then table of content is there. So you have to make table of content like this, which will include some chapters, right? Which will include some chapters, and so these chapters will be in a parts, a little bit parts, and all this process we are going to show you, right? Like this. Okay, so chapter part 1, part 2, chapter in the chapter there will be parts, and all these projects we have to complete. So like this, it will in the last you may see here the bibliography or appendix. So all how to write this, how to prepare the bibliography, how to write the appendix, what type of table of content is there, how to write the chapter, what includes. Now I'll show you. It is also content the review. Here you can see the review of literature. Okay, then introduction, like this. So all those things which how to write the review of literature, how to make the content of this project. So all those things we are going to tell you. But see, the content of the project will depend upon the title. Okay, so which type of title uh, you can give to your project, like this. For example, this is the something ethical implications in marketing and study on advertising to children and its impact. So this is one topic. Another I will show you from the accountancy. So this is the project report on study on a cash flow statement of Amen Textile Industries. Like this project, you have to select, and you may take subjects like this with the guidance of your project guide, and you have to prepare. So you have to prepare the project like this. Okay, so this will be okay, so this will be the clear idea of your project, and you may scan through the library also, which we are having in a library. We are having so many projects there. But see, one thing you have to remember that you can take a photographs also of it, and you may keep it with you how to prepare it. So we are going to teach you, but there will be a clear idea to you that once you scan the projects. Okay, if you go through the project. So this is the one thing which I have to explain. I gave you an overall idea of the project, how it will look like. But what about the content of the project? That is most important thing, and that content which we have to see. Okay, so just give me a second. Yeah, you may ask me the questions if you have any later after completion my session. So this is the project work which we have to do. So content we have to collect it in a proper word format, and from the introduction, so what type of things may be there. Okay, so I'm not going to show you the project exactly, but I will give an idea how the projects and where the projects you can see. So this is the one dissertation type. So this is the one dissertation type, and this is a research work. The expectation from your side to university is that you have to carry a research, and you have to do some study with the help of a research methodology. See, I think you have learned research methodology very well. Give me a second. Okay, so I think you have learned a research methodology in the last semester, and you have clear idea of a research methodology, that how research is going to carry. Okay, the peoples are carrying the research. One thing which we have to understand, that the research is not only the things which collect the data and present, but you have to be careful while using the methodology of research. See, there are different types of methodologies which you can use, and you already learned. I'm not going to tell you the methodology. Your guide will be correctly tell you the methodology. But one thing which I have to clear here, that the preparation of the projects from the introduction to last bibliography must be in a special format. It should not be copy pasted from internet. Okay, so this is the one thing. So people mostly try to do, but we are having some softwares which will detect that whether you have copied it from internet or whether you have taken from anywhere else. So we'll detect it very clearly, and we have to understand that the project should be pure and your own. Okay, so now step by steps I'm going to clear. First one, any study which we have to do, you have to go through some resources first. The one things I'm going to take you so many sessions on you on a research methodology, or this what I can say, the project work, but some resources which I have to show you. If you have a pencil and pen or notebook with you, please note down. Or I'm going to record it. I'm going to give it to you, but still I have not got a permission to give a recorded one. Still you may take a pen and pencil, pen or pencil notebook, and just write down whatever resources I'm showing to you. Okay, so you will get a clear idea that how research is there. So it will be helpful from your side, or for example, the most of the people from you which will do MPhil, or now MPhil is not there, but PhD, any research work, any research project. So what type of things must be there in a project work or research work? So there will be a clear idea to you how research is going to carry, or how people are carrying the research. So for the doctoral degree and all those research on a commercial basis, the peoples are what I can say, on the commercial basis, people are carrying the research. Okay, so I will show you how the research is carried by a researcher and how their projects looks like. First, I have shown you this project to you, but I'm not showing to this small project. You can come to the library and see it from a library. But I'm going to show you the PhD process, PhD thesis, and what are the things are there. So you will get a broader idea. So how the research is there, and on the which subject the research is carried. Okay, so people from all over India are carrying a research, and they are uploading their research online. So the resources which you have to understand, that these resources are for your guidance only. So go through it, See how they are doing. You can also try for this. You are having some best idea in your mind to do a research, to carry a research. You may take or carry the research very well. So first one, I'm going to share you the screen with you. Just give me a second. Okay, so this enlist resources, I will tell you later. Okay, but first one, I'll show you this wonderful resource. The name of the resource is Show the Ganga. Okay, so you may write this. You may write this. You may write your name in the Google, that is Show the Ganga, and you just go through it. Okay, so you may find out the theses, the different theses or PhD thesis online on a Show the Ganga website. Okay, so this is the thesis from a different university all over India. So you may see this is the introductory. So you may go through it. So Indian electronic thesis and dissertations means research. So search, you can search, you can search by university and department. Different universities are there. Uploaded title, any title you want, or you can
Show the Ganga, SHODH.
SHODH GANGA.
www dot or
Here it is there. Is it visible to you?
Can you
No.
share your screen, sir? So even we able
I have
to,
shared the screen, no?
No, sir,
No,
it is
we
not.
can see
Oh,
your
I'm sorry.
face.
I'm sorry. I have not shared. Okay. Oh, sorry. Now it's shared, no?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Okay, now it's shared.
Yes.
Yes.
We can
It's
see
visible
this.
to you? Okay, you have to tell
Yes.
me. Okay, no problem. Yeah, now is it visible to you? Sorry, yeah. So this is the one you go to the Google, put this Show the Ganga. Is it there?
Yes, sir.
Is it visible to you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. We can see
Okay,
you.
okay. So now you go here and just put Show the Ganga. Okay, so I'm giving you a clear idea to you how the research you may carry, and it will be more easier to you to carry your research. So you don't have to go through this big research. You have to do a very small research, but there will be a clear idea to you that how research peoples are carrying. Okay, so now, so I just put here Show the Ganga, put it here. Now I'm going on a home here. This is the home page. Now see 3,33,333 theses are there. So all over India, this much research is on a different subject. Okay, there are different disciplines are there, and university and departments are here, and all those things are you may observe. So theses are 3,48,429. Synopsis, you may go through the synopsis also. Okay, so what type of synopsis are there? How they have prepared the synopsis? So this is the Show the Gangotri. This is called a Show the Gangotri. Now, how to prepare synopsis? I will give it to you later. But how to prepare synopsis? Synopsis means what? The project work which you are going to do in the future. So that synopsis which you have to present in front of your guide or in front of a library, in front of a committee, in front of a research committee, or we can say in front of a college committee, you have to present your synopsis. Now, how to find out the synopsis first? What is synopsis actually, which I am going to tell you. Later we'll see the thesis. Okay. Now, this is the synopsis. So you write this first, this name, that is the Show the Gangotri. Are you writing?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Or you can take a screenshot also, no problem. But it will be so go to the Show the Gangotri. You may see here 8,352. What is there? 8,352 synopsis. What is synopsis? You may find out the meaning of a synopsis. Synopsis means the research structure, or you can say the map of a research, or you can say the structural, we can say the structure of a research. Means how you are going to carry your research. Okay. For example, I'm going to show you now. For example, what we'll do here. I'll put the commerce and management, for example, commerce and management. Okay, so first we'll go to the synopsis. Before that, we'll just see any thesis. For example, School of Commerce and Management. Here there are so many faculties and departments are finding there, and we are finding this is one department from some university maybe, or there's some, just wait, I think it's very slow. Huge rush on this website every day, so they hanged sometimes. Okay. See, there are different topics which you have to present. Okay, what are the topics? What is I just shown you? See, I just shown you the thesis. For example, is it in my camera? Can you see this project?
Yes, sir.
So what
Yes.
title is there? For example, I'll show you the title of this: the study of cash flow statement of Eman Textile Industries Company Limited. So this is one project. Now this is one PhD thesis I'm going to show you. Here are some PhD theses. And here is a capital market reform and performance of Indian stock market, a financial econometrics analysis. Okay, so this is one. Then relevance of forensic accounting in curbing frauds and empirical analysis of Indian banking sector. Now psychological contract breach and workplace outcome role of perceived organizational support. So these are the titles of the project. So your projects will be one title. Okay. So this is capital market reforms and performance of Indian stock market finance. So this is one title, and you have to prepare the project on the basis of the title. The first one things which you have to select, that is the title. The content will see later. Okay, title. For example, here write down this also, Shodha Gangotri. Are you writing Shodha Gangotri? Two are there. This is Shodha Ganga, and in between there will be another website. This is Shodha Gangotri .inflibnet.ac.in. You may find this Shodha Gangotri also on the website here. Here synopsis means the works which I am going to carry in the future. Okay, this synopsis which we have to present now in front of a college, or people will ask you for the synopsis. So please prepare the synopsis. So now how you will see the synopsis, different synopsis, how the people have carried. So for example, I'm going to show you the synopsis. Okay, so these are the different universities which they have uploaded their synopsis. Now here, first I will write, for example, is there any synopsis on capital market? I'm going to show. Any subject you may select. So I different subjects are there, topics are there. You may select. Now see here, the peoples have submitted their synopsis on the basis of capital. On the basis of a capital market, there are different synopsis. So what are the titles are there? The macroeconomics factors and its impact on capital market movement, intellectual capital reporting in Indian knowledge intensive, empirical analysis of is it visible to you? My screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
An empirical analysis of association between capital structure and financial performance of Indian firms in the context of the equity market. All these are the have come, or the topics have come are on the basis of capital market. I just put one keyword, that is the capital market, and that capital market capital market, on the basis of that capital market topic, you may see this much synopsis. So what is synopsis? So I'm going to click this synopsis. Okay, so for example, a comprehensive study on a venture capital and private equity market in India. So this is one, and this synopsis is nothing but what the peoples are going to carry their PhD research on the basis of this synopsis. So same synopsis, or you have to submit the little bit like this synopsis to the committee. Okay, so please remember, you have to submit the synopsis like this. For example, is PDF open? Not yet. Is PDF open front of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
This is synopsis. For example, this has been submitted by some faculty management humanity and Jyoti Vidyapith Women's University, Jaipur, Rajasthan. It's okay. They have submitted. But now you may see here, this is the comprehensive study on venture capital. This is the title of a project. So by submitting your synopsis, you have to have this title first. Understood? you have to have then logo, maybe a college logo. A synopsis submitted in partial footprint of a degree. No, you have to partial footprint of a master's in commerce. Okay, MCom. So you don't have to do doctor in philosophy. Doctor in philosophy means PhD. Okay. Supervisor, the guide which will be allocated to you by a college, and we have to submit your name. Okay. So Department of, yes. Yes. Is there any query to you? Please mute yourself. Please mute yourself. Is there anyone? Okay. So this is the first page of the synopsis. Then in the synopsis, you may observe, you may see here the introduction. Okay. So what is there? Are you there, people? Here is the introduction. First, you have to start with the introduction. In an introduction, you have to write such a thing that the related to your topic, which topic you are going to study. Okay. So now here, why this topic is necessary? What are the things there in the then what are the objectives? For example, we are going to see this topic only. For example, I'm going to show you the title, for example, comprehensive study of venture capital and private equity markets. For example, you may take a scope. Scope means where I am going to carry this. For example, in Pune. Okay, instead of India, we'll take in Pune only. Okay, markets in venture capital and private equity markets in Pune. For example, now go here through this introduction. Okay, and see what are the things there are there in introduction. What is there in the introduction? It's nothing but the information related to this topic. Okay, in the introduction, you have to write down the what is venture capital and private equity markets and how they are working, what type of research the people have carried on this. Another one things which we have to observe here, second one, that is objective. Are you writing, people? Are you writing? Please write down. These are the most important things. Okay, the objectives which we have to select. What are the objectives of my research? What type of research I'm going to carry? The basic things which we have to understand, that the objectives plays an important role in your research. On the basis of the objective, your research will be carried out. So you have to define the objectives and you have to write your objectives. What will be my objective of research? Okay, the objective of this work and outline present status of venture capital equity industry in India changes. Okay, so all these are there. So what are the objective, for example, of that topic? On the basis of that topic, the focus of the study will look at the lifestyle of VCP investment, that is from the time of investment in the company till there exists. So these are the big objectives. We'll not take this big objective. We'll take a little bit of small objectives, and whatever we understand on the topic, what work we can carry out on the specific topic, which we have to just mention. It may be one liner also. In one line, objective should be specified, not this big one. Okay, understood. So you have to understand that the topics or I can say the objectives must be very small one. Okay, so the 4 or 5 objectives, and on the basis of the objectives will go into carry a research. So now later on, the one of most important things which we have to understand, that is a review of literature. What is review of literature? Whatever topic you have taken for the research, which you have to search information on the basis of this. Okay, on the topic. So we'll find out so much information on the venture capital and whatever your topic is there. So you have to write what type of research has been carried by the people in the past. Okay, so that is your review of literature, and that literature we have to collect and you have to mention here. Okay, so for example, on the venture capital here, you can say it's an important source of funding for the development. So this type of research has been carried. Some people have wrote their research article on 2002 on this one. So we have to mention that. So this person, Kozin and Lilacs, has been done some work on this. Later you may find in a literature review that this Hellman and Puri also have found something. They have written something. So you have to write this one in a specific format. So this is APA format. So I'm going to show you what is APA format actually. I'm going to show you a APA format actually. So this is the APA format. Okay, APA format. And these are the different types of research. A research article has been carried by different people at a in a different year. So you may find out this one, the different peoples have done their research. So for example, this Pandya and Raj in 2010 have written something on venture capital. So like this, my friends, for example, in 1998, someone has said, so this is nothing but what? So this is nothing but the review of literature. So you have to find out such literature on the basis of your topic. I'm going to show you how to find out your review of literature, from where you will find out your review of literature, from where you will find out your literature, or I can say from where you will find out your information. You don't have to copy from anywhere else. You can take your own research, own topic. It's very easy to find out the information. So review of literature is most important. Now, friends, after that, we how many topics we have seen here? First one we have seen, one is introduction. Then second one, Bhumika. Second one, objectives. Then we saw the review of literature. See, in the objective, before the objectives, you may say a review of literature also. It's not like that. We'll give some structure. This is the tentative structure which I am showing you. Now later, you may see here the methodology. Which methodology you are going to see? Now you already observed or seen the research methodology. Have you seen the research methodology? Have you learned the research methodology in research methodology paper? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, the different methodologies are there. So with the view to achieve the objectives of the present study, the secondary sources of information will be utilized. Okay, what is primary, what is secondary? Secondary means which has been published. Where it will published? In the periodicals. Periodicals mean journals. Journals, I'm going to show you how are the journals, what type of journals are there, where you will get the information, what type of journals are there in our library. Okay, magazines, textbooks, journals, periodicals, journals, reports, different office records. All this is these are the secondary data which you will get it from anywhere else, which you have to collect it, and you have to use some methodology. What is a methodology? From where you have collected, how you will collect your data? That is most important. In a methodology, if you are doing a survey, if you are doing any survey, so which type of methodology you will use? What type of tools you will use to collect the data? Can anybody tell me? I have to do a survey. Okay. So which tool will you use for your research? Can anybody tell me? To collect the data, which tool you will use? Can anybody tell me which tool we can use? Bhumika? Tara? Pooja?
We need to go to some company.
No, how you will collect the data? That is most important. Which tool you will use?
So
while collecting the data, for example, I have to do a survey. In a survey method, what are the tools which we use always to collect the data? We use a questionnaire. Okay, questionnaire. We are making some questionnaire. Fill the questionnaire, or we are taking the interview, personal interview we are taking for collecting the data. So simple way. So like this, you have to mention here in the methodology which we are going to study. Then statistical tools. How you will use the statistical tools? It is not, for example, you will use the Excel for analysis. Okay, so you have to mention in a statistical for analysis, analysis of the information. So we'll use the Excel or any software which we are going to do. Now, hypothesis. What is hypothesis? You know the hypothesis? What is hypothesis?
It is a imaginary.
Okay.
You are asking or explaining?
Correct. Is this exactly? Tell me.
It is an imaginary objective which we had हम लोगों ने जिसको assume किया कि ऐसा होगा.
Correct. और ऐसा होगा या नहीं होगा. For example, see here, there is no significant effect of syndication level and funds participation. Okay, so this is null. No means null. ये नहीं होगा. समझो. For example, or sorry, for example, this is the wrong little bit. But there is a no significant influence of influence. See, there is no significant or there is significant. Okay, so some positive or negative we can say. Up and down, or you can say positive or negative. So so we have to prove this, and whether it is correct or not. Through our research, it is we have to prove our hypothesis, okay, or verify our hypothesis whether it is proved or not proved. Okay, so the hypothesis is also there. Then later, your significance of the study, okay, or we can say the need of the study, what type of study, or significance of your study, how you are going to carry. What is significance of the study in the recent era, why there is need of this study, okay, and all those things later. So these types are okay. Now these things are okay, but later, last one, you have to mention the references, or we called it as a bibliography. There are so many things also there in between. Tomorrow I am going to show you a details one, but now is bibliography, how to create this bibliography. I'm going to teach you, or I will give some solutions to you, that how to use this bibliography clearly or in detail. Okay, so how to use, or how to prepare this bibliography. So this type of bibliography, there you may observe here, this is a specific structure of the bibliography. Okay, so this is APA format. Okay, American Psychological Agency format is there. So we are also going to use APA format only for our project work. Okay, so please understand, I will show you how to prepare this type of bibliography, or we can say the references. Do you understand? So what we learned today, tell me, what are the things we learned today from first to end? Can anybody explain me?